All right, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. Welcome in. We are talking about some stuff today. We got a lot of reviews going on, man. It's been a lot going on today. Hope you're still doing all right. You know I'm on that Arizona green tea. I am drinking it, although they're not paying me for it yet. Next review up, we're going to talk about. And before I do this, I know you're going to say, man, how are you reviewing this? It's not open. Trust me, I've already gotten an open copy. But I'm going to be talking about the Ultimate Iron Man from the retro card, from the new Marvel Legends retro card wave. That is the comic wave, rather. Um, this is a pretty cool figure right here, right? We're going to cover this review. So since we got to talk about it, we're going to talk about it the same way we do everything else. Since we got to talk about it, we got 5 things to talk about. Those 5 things are cool, articulation, price, display, and accessories. So since we got to talk about it, you know I got 5 on it. So let's go ahead and let's go. Iron Man, cool. Is Iron Man cool? Do I really need to? Do I need to answer that question? Possibly, but I would highly doubt it. I think everybody on the sound of my voice pretty much knows who Tony Stark is and knows about how cool Tony Stark is. And if you've watched the Marvel Universe, you know about Iron Man. You know about Tony Stark, the weapons, the swag, the attitude, all of that. Man, Tony was one of the coolest people kicking off the MCU. Right, 15 points. Right. Next up, articulation. Now, this particular figure, if you're just looking at it on the surface value, you would just think, man, I don't think that thing's that articulated. You look at the gun metal and you're not sure. I can assure you, this figure is well articulated. Marvel Legends, Hasbro, they take a lot of flack right now, but I'm going to give them their flowers. They did their thing with this figure. It is well articulated. You can get them into some really good poses, although everything ain't sweet. They do have some couple of things I'm going to talk about as we keep going forward. All right, but 15 points on the articulation. Next up, price. Marvel Legends standard about where it normally is with price. They're in the mid 20s now. Um, that's something that you've just kind of come to expect with them. And I'm saying this in a way because I know that we talk about tariffs and the way the prices are starting to rise up, and figures like this are going up in price. But for the most part, it could have been I got lucky, got them on sale for I got this for about $20. So he scores 15 points there. Next up, display. Now here's where we're gonna get to. It displays fairly well. I want to tell you that now. It's well articulated, goes good in the display. However, there's a couple things to be aware of. I do like this gunmetal display. It's going to display the gunmetal paint job that they did on the figure. It is really, really nice, in my opinion. But when it comes to displaying this guy, he is still 6 inch. So he's gonna fit in well with most of your Marvel Legends. That's not an issue, but they made some interesting choices, and these really tie in to the accessories. So I'll go ahead and tell you right now, for display, it is really cool. I gave it 15 points. But now we get to accessories, and this is where everything's tying in, because I feel like in talking about displaying, accessories play a role in that, but he takes the brunt of his damage in the accessories. He does come with the little cool comic book. If you're going to display him with that, then more power to you. That is awesome. I didn't do mine that way, but you can do yours that way. It's perfectly cool. He has places in his hands and here for his blast effects that aren't with him. He comes with a comic book, but no blast effects. He's got repulsor blast hands, but he didn't come with them. I would like to see a proton cannon. That's not there either. He does have another set. Like I said, he has a set of hands, repulsor hands, but no blast effects. But I guess Hasbro's thinking that if you've collected one of the millions of Iron Man, now I'm late to the party. Let me tell you this: the first Iron Man figure I had was this one, right? So there's a million Iron Man figures, and I was late. So I guess they figure that I'm in that minority of people that, hey, you should have plenty of blast effects that you can just plug in, and it's not a problem at all to plug those in. I don't have those effects. I feel like Hasbro should not just be assuming that we have those effects. They should still give them to us. If you don't give me a proton cannon, I'm cool with that. I prefer you did, but if you didn't, all right, fine. But if you're going to give me repulsor blast hands, give me repulsor blast effects to go in hands, elbows, feet, so forth. Rocket effects. Give me that stuff, Hasbro. It's not going to kill you to put that in there. Really? So that's really my only negative point. 5 points there. Ultimate Iron Man is still a badass figure, definitely worth your money, and deserves to be in your collection. That's a total of 65 points for the Ultimate Iron Man. So I would definitely tell you to pick this up. Probably pick up this whole wave because there's a lot of them that if you're reading and watching, they are getting rave reviews right now. Banshee, although he's basically a repaint of the training costume one from the 3-pack that was at Ollie's and elsewhere on the X-Men cover. You know the one I'm talking about in blue and yellow. But this wave is really, really good. And I think Iron Man is the standout of that group. Some people say it's Adam Warlock. It's up to you on how you want to view it. But overall, definitely a good figure. I would say go out and get it. But what do you say? And since you're saying something, you know where you're going to say it? Down in the comments section below. And while you're in the comments section, please, folks, get active. Let us know if you picked this figure up. Do you plan on picking it up? Did you complete the wave? Are you going to complete the wave? How do you feel about that retro card edition? Did you split it with a comic book? Lots of questions, lots of things to talk about down there. Please go ahead and do that. And while you're there, give us a like and share if you do that. It helps us out so much when you do that and subscribe. Help us to fight the battle against YouTube's algorithm and spread this message so that we can get more members of the culture like yourself informed. We really appreciate you, folks. So until we meet again, as I always say, please continue to stay collecting. Please continue to stay tuned. And above all, on behalf of myself and the accessory poor Ultimate Iron Man, stay great.